Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to Zero Time Dilemma. Previously on Zero Time Dilemma, we cleared out the majority of the Diana route. Now we're hopping in between the Eva routes to figure out the gaps in the story. So pretty much, we've done majority of the major splits, as you see here. So far we've unlocked 2 new areas in the storyline, which is in this room, and this room, which looks like a huge spoiler. So we're gonna go with this team first, because this is, I think, a gap filler, and the other one, like I said, is a major plot point.
Oh, the reactor.
This nuclear reactor automatically supplies electricity for years without any extra input.
How do you know all that?
I read it in the manual that's right over there.
What, you don't think Zero plans to lock us in this shelter for years and years, do you?
That's not funny.
Carlos said as his lips didn't move.
It's pointless. I checked it already.
Damn. That means we're trapped. It's the new year. 22 years since Maria was born. Never thought there'd be a time when I couldn't wish her Happy New Year. This is the worst year ever.
She your girlfriend?
No. She's my little sister. She, fell ill 10 years ago and was admitted to the hospital. I figured she'd be lonely in there, so I always stop by after work.
That's...
Every good morning and good night was so important to us. And now...
Oh, that's right. Happy New Year, Junpei.
What's with you all of a sudden?
I've wanted to say that to you for 10 years, but I couldn't.
You say it now, but... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
Give her the ring and
At
propose.
least give her a proper response. You're her boyfriend, right?
No, I am not.
Dammit Junpei.
She's just a childhood friend.
Really? And here I thought you were dating.
Carlos?
Don't be stupid, Junpei.
I'm sorry if I made things awkward.
Stop being so anime.
I just wanted to learn how you guys were connected. The best way to build teamwork is to know who your partners are.
How like a firefighter.
Well, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, we can't hang around here like this forever. Let's find a way out.
Oh god, he said it. Seek a way out. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with right now. I think my Goobles. This looks like a power control panel for the reactor. The power's not on. There's some broken things over here. Whoa! The power cords for this control panel are sticking out. They're extending to the drains. It'd be pretty dangerous if any water gets close. Or just what we want. Any obvious items I can just grab right at the start. There we go. Huh? Something's on the ground. It's a box of matches. I think we can still use these matches. The room is so cold. Let's light one and think about warm food. Like the little match girl. Well, it's not like I don't agree with that sentiment. Alright, now we'll go... what the hell? It's not budging. I see a keyhole down there. We'll probably need a key before we can pull it. Yeah, this door won't open. It's got a red light. Maybe it's locked? That's true, then how do we open it? This valve is shut right now. Now, how about we open it? Okay. It goes over here. Judging by its shape, I think it's a gas heater, but there's no gas connected. If it isn't broken, then we should be able to get some warm air flowing. It's January 1st, then a winter. My teeth are practically railing on my head. So flip all these open. Let's open la la la. That knows what this is too. What's this big screen for? No idea. No wait till I ever senses off. Let's come back after the power's on. See, it's not leaking anywhere. Let's do a risky chance. Let's turn it off. It's the main valve for the water pipes. It's damn hard. It's frozen shut. It is very cold in here. Maybe if we can warm the room up, it will turn. Is there anything else I have to flip? Get the gas going. This? I mean, this is a gas here. There's no fire. Maybe the gas isn't connected. These are really great to have during the winter. What's this? This is locked. I can see him taking the metal object for the glass door. I might be able to use it, but the question is how to open this locker. Still no power. Well, water gun's coming out because it's frozen. Is this? No, I already like messed with that, I think. What about this? The thermometer is sitting at negative 10 degrees Celsius. Christ, no wonder it's so damn cold in here. I remember there was a theme park once with a negative 30 degree traction. Too cold for me. This is the main gas valve. It's shut right now. Let's open it. There we go. We just gotta light it. Let's hurry. That went well, I think. It's a lot easier to examine this room when it's warmer. Alright, everything's not completely frozen over. Hey, it looks like we can change the switch on this locker. Now that these lights are turning on. I don't think the power's running through. If we didn't get it going through... This is... either this... or this is the power generator. Valve is open, so there should be gas flowing through. Oh good, it's gonna get warmer in here if we get lit it. Oh god, it's locked, really. This is what? A door? There's nothing inside. This is what it's for. The sink is strange. There's a drain on the side. Filling the sink will cause the water to flow out from here. This would fit in the drain, don't you think? How about that? Perfect. Not sure we accomplished there. Oh, here we go. Power. I want to get some text on it. Looks like a guide for using this panel. Door cannot be opened due to insufficient power. Power for the facility drops below the operational minimum. Air circulation will be halted. Oh my god. Do not enter a room where the air is not circulating as a result. The door won't open because there is no power. I think we're okay on there for now, but we should be careful what we touch here. This has power now. Light changed. Power swing when the switch is pointed. It's a steel mold. Where can we use this? Make a key? The steel mold. Doesn't look like it makes a key shape. You're right. It really would make a cute Castella. I'm pretty sure it's not for baking cakes. Where could we use this? What's this? Is this a puzzle? I thought I was missing something in this puzzle. Now everything else should fall into place. Now this should be moved here. And if I'm doing it all correctly, everything should fall in place relatively quickly. And correctly. There we go. Phew, we solved it, somehow. Alright, Carlos! Something inside, let's take a look. Sink plug. To put in the sink then. That's too big to shove up your nose at least. Can't think of anywhere else to use it. I know which one this goes into. Well, they go in them both. Apparently. So one in here. That cutesy kind of thing is creeping me out, Akane. So he actually commented on it. For once. Someone actually comment on Akane just being like, always cutesy and upbeat. Alright, we need to divert some power to the right now. It's an extinguisher. The label says freezing fire extinguisher. Freezing. I guess that makes sense. A freezing fire extinguisher. It will freeze things in lickety split. What? Why are you pointing that at me, Junpei? You just need to chill out. You just wanted to see how she react, didn't you? This is a block of tin. Maybe it can melt into the mold. A block of tin. Melting point of tin is low, so it's an easy material to process. It's often used for tableware and other daily necessities. Here's a door, nothing here. Looks like we put two rectangular objects inside. A steel mold that fits the hole in here. It's just the right size. We'll just leave it there then. Tin. This tin block could fit in the hole here. It fits perfectly. No reason to take it out. May as well leave it. Wonder what happens if we close this. Oh, did you guys hear something? Well, over here was red, but now it's green. Maybe that means the furnace door on top was unlocked. Light her up. Oh, looks and feels like the fire's lit. Huh? Did you hear a sound below? Let's take a look. There's something in here. That's the key. A key made of tin. Pretty decently made, too. It's probably used somewhere in this room. Because we need to find a hole that'll fit it. And that warmed all this up. I can actually turn the water on. So I can fill these out. Oh my, it's floating on over the side. Drainage ditch is right below it though. Don't slip and fall now. Do I really seem that clumsy to you, Junpei? Yes. You can be absent-minded. No one's 100% perfect, right? Meanie? Now it's flowing. Oh, well, it's just open in general. It's not like everyone's going to have to flip it. Alright, I can turn this on. And maybe this will close the latch. This key. I think I'll fit in this keyhole. Oh, it fits perfectly. And we can pull the lever. Key's in. I'm ready to pull the lever on your command. Why do you look so happy about this, Junpei? He's used to handling levers. Too much anime. That does look like a lever that can control a giant robot. Whoa, that's an old reference. Like to watch those too, Carlos? I like machines. My sister's not a fan, but she enjoys watching almost anything on TV. You truly love your sister, don't you? Akane would know. And now we're off topic. I'm pulling it. What? The reactor turbine. Looks like the shields came down. Well, that's one part. Turn the power on now. It's a dangerous situation with no power. We should keep it off. Listen. It's all okay. Okay, now they'll let us turn it on. It's one of those little, like, you gotta click around and get the specifics going. Hey look, the monitor over there turned on. The drain's acting like a power cord? I would never believe this would work. Yeah, but we don't know how long it'll last. Let's get to examining while we have power. This is a puzzle. Oh, look at the monitor. Well, these shapes are weird. Maybe it's a puzzle. I'm guessing we need to solve this next. Let's take a look. Really, this puzzle again? Well, the first bet. So let me solve these first. Can't do that. Let's see. You can't play with this very much, but you might be able to do that. And I mean, there might be something out here that fits here really well. No. Could be the other way around. Maybe. I feel like that fits here somehow. It's just a question of who wants to hang out here. Not you. Maybe you. And then someone needs to hang out here. This might actually go here. Maybe. And you go there. And then let's put you there for the moment. Let's put you there for the moment right now. No, because then you can't hang out anywhere, can you? Maybe that's there instead. Then that would still imply that works. That still works. That still works. And that works. Hey, I think we did it. All clear. The cord's lit up, and now it's spinning. Monitor to the side turned on too. Let's see what it says. This one. We got the power on, but what now? I don't know. We should be able to use this at least. Let's get started then. Oh my god. It's one of these puzzles. Got direct to the power, to the power. Got you. All the lasers hitting his center target now. Does this mean the reactor core will be hit with radiation as well? Time to determine your snail. If it is, it's actually the last puzzle room in the game. Going by my achievements. Monitor saying evacuate or shut down the power. God, the alarm's going off. This is bad. We gotta do something. We can't exactly evacuate right now, but maybe we can shut off the power? Time for the thing to go in use. Damn it, why? The switch is off, but the control panel's still on. Zero might be doing it. We need to find our way. Freeze it. We freeze the drainage switch of this extinguisher. Cool. Thank goodness, disaster averted. The lights are turning back on. Oh hey, the door over there open. Should we check it out? What? Gane? Oh, the top layer of the ice melted. She stepped in the water. Akane! Come on, wake up! You found it.
She's okay. She's just unconscious.
What have we told
Her
you about
breathing and
being
pulse are
clumsy?
normal.
I see.
Now announcing the current casualties. QT, Q, Mira, Eric. These three are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. I, kill, Fu. That is all.
Q-team.
It had to have been the vote.
No, we can't be sure all of Q-team was really killed.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
We need to focus on getting out of here somehow.
You seem to be forgetting that the exit's still locked.
Well then, all we can do is go into that room. What the hell is this thing? Akane?
She's laying down outside. The hell is this?
No clue. Something's up on the monitor, though.
Another decision game. Players Carlos and Junpei stand before the monitor and vote to either A, ally, or B, betray. You must vote at the same time. As the timing is off, everyone within the shelter will be executed. Both of you start roll 3 BP. This number will change based on the voting results. If you both choose ally, both will gain 3 BP. If you both choose betray, all BP points remain the same. If Carlo chooses ally and Junpei chooses betray, Carlo loses 3 PP while Junpei gains 6 PP. So on. Either player reaches BP 9, door will unlock. If he drops to 0, you'll be executed. Kane and Phi.
Sharing the same fate.
If I die, Akane and Phi die too.
And Diana and Sigma are killed if I die.
Ah, damn! How far is Zero going to go with his toying with us?
Ally?
Or betray? Well, what'll it be, Carlos?
What are you saying? Isn't it obvious? We choose ally twice. We'll add 6 additional points to our initial 3. And we'll both end up with 9 BP. No one dies, no one gets hurt. The exit door will open, and C-Team will be able to get out.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right? Zero's
Maybe.
aiming for us to kill ourselves off here.
All right. Hey, before we do this, do you mind if we check on Akane?
Wait for the twist first.
This girl here, she's always been really smart. If she thinks the tiniest thing is off, she'll start debating with buts and ifs, like someone at least twice her age. But to all of us, back in grade school, she was pretty strange. Well, I guess she came across as scary.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just... well, not many people wanted to be friends. I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone. I decided that I'd stay by her side, to watch over and protect her, if I could. Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She didn't take it well. So, without telling me or the teachers, she went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them. That was over 10 years ago. A memory that's been tucked away in my brain, covered in dust. When I saw her again last year, I was reminded of that time. I just can't not keep an eye on her. I know, she always goes and just quietly shoulders everything herself. That's why I want to protect her. I wanted to help her bear whatever weight she's taken up. I truly felt that. But, well, I don't know. It was like I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Hell, I couldn't understand why I even cared. I wanted to find out more about who she really was. To go and see her. Come on, you have someone you really care about, don't you?
You mean my sister?
Yeah.
My parents died in a fire. And then Maria fell ill to an incurable disease. Above anything else, I want to save her.
Because of the snow.
I want to see her smile like before. That's what I decided. That's why.
Ah, now I get it.
I keep
That's
debating
why
if
you need the
Zero's a surgeon,
$500,000.
the doctor or whatever.
It's clear we both have someone we want to protect. And neither of us can afford to die now.
Right.
So let's get out of this room by both picking ally. We'll work on getting out of this shelter after that.
Carlos proceeds to betray
Okay.
Junpei and they all die.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, back to the room for us.
Don't get the timing wrong, okay? We have to enter them at the same time to...
I know.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
So what's the... Like, there's no incentive to not hit ally, right? This is really out of character and funny considering the dialogue they just had.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
What? No way.
Sorry, Junpei.
Why?
It's because you would have picked Betray to protect Akane.
That's the logic
That's
for
what I
this
figured
choice.
anyway.
Don't lie. The 3 on Q Team are dead now. If 3 more die, the X store. That's why you.
No! I wanted to protect Diana and Sigma. But the shield that protects became a spear in the end.
That'll come back to bite you in the ass.
Yes, Diana thinks Sigma into it.
Carlos, I swear, I'll get you for this.
They're gonna thank Carlos for killing Phi.
Forgive me,
You know what I
Junpei.
mean?
How dare you! How dare you kill Junpei!
Akane!
Akane, you.
Junpei!
This was just a terrible, like, outcome altogether. I feel like considering the events of the first game, Akane has a certain level. Well, aside from the fact that he loves Junpei, a certain level. We went through a lot of shit to get to this point alive. You ain't gonna ruin it. There is a locked middle option. Weird.
Don't we?
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Oh, what the fuck? Junpei! All that shit talk you did the previous route?
Why, Junpei? You went and chose Ally the last time!
Wait, last time? The hell are you going on about? This is the first time we've played.
Calm down, Junpei.
How do I even know about it last time? Junpei's right. This should have been the first time. So, why do I think there was another one? When did this last time happen?
That'll come back to bite you in the ass. Carlos, I swear, I'll get you for this.
Don't know if it's in that field spiting me.
This is like when I'm in a fire. Up until now, I've avoided the paths leading to death. So then maybe I can.
Please, don't think badly of me for this. Later.
Maria.
Looks like the snail is actually fucked both ways. Wait a minute, this unlocked. Ooh.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just... Well, not
This is
many
before
people
the choice,
wanted to be
period.
friends.
Morphogenetic field from the future and the past. I now see.
Where?
You okay?
Is this before the AB game?
What? Okay. Should I keep going?
Yeah.
I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone.
I decided I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her if I could.
Huh?
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them.
How do you know that? Did Akane tell you?
No.
Then why? So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine. Guess there's no point talking about this. Let's just get these votes.
No, wait!
Or what? We're gonna screw each other.
Something's weird.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Whatever I chose in the AB game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
Junpei? Carlos?
This time, she stays awake. So that makes a big difference, because she actually has some logic in her brain.
Ah. I think I understand.
She's kind of cutesy ditzy,
I
but she's
believe
actually the
that what you
smartest
just
character
did
right
was
now
shift,
here.
Carlos.
Shift?
Space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. A phenomenon where one's mind crosses space and time.
Akane, is that?
The power we used a year ago? The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version of this.
You're saying the me here right now came from a different history?
Well, your consciousness at least. Say you go back in time to when your parents met, using a car as a time machine. Know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do. The high school protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her. That's the basic plot, right?
Yes, the story revolves
know that
around a
movie.
boy.
It's
We'll
Ghostbusters.
Call him M. Now, according to the plot, he's successful at getting his parents to marry. But history ends up changing slightly. Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science fiction writer, and he's rich.
Huh. I guess the hierarchy was switched when his dad punched the neighborhood bully.
But, did you notice something odd about the movie? Just what happened to the M who lived in that fancy house?
Huh. Well, now that you mention it.
I don't think the M from that history appears in the movie at all.
There are two overarching types of stories about time travel. The first type states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased. The other type is where multiple histories exist. This is the many worlds interpretation, one of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory. The world and universe split into branches as a result of one's decisions. It's a setup where each branch is able to exist in some form. Okay, so back to the movie.
There's a lot of
First,
conundrum science-wise.
let's consider what happens with a single path history.
Helps with
In
quantum
this
mechanics
case,
too.
do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
What he's doing?
Committing a form of murder.
Murder?
Well, think about it. The M who grew up in that fancy house, let's call him M2. M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life. Maybe he met a really cute girl he liked, or was a winner of a contest. The possibilities are endless. All of those memories, every single one was overwritten when M came from another history.
Huh? But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained.
Are those of when he was poor.
So, in effect, the life that M2 lived through was overwritten, all because of the actions that the protagonist M took to save his own. I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think? Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased.
The Escape series is
Instead,
actually pretty
a
good about this
mystery
stuff.
remains.
It's actually one of the
So,
better written ones when it
Where
comes to
did
these.
M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Where he went.
This is what I think. On the same day that protagonist M used the time machine, M2, for some reason, did the same as M and went back to the past. But then he did the exact opposite of M.
The opposite?
He stopped his dad from punching the bully.
So, when he returned to his own time, it was the world poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much switched places?
It would keep everything consistent.
That's depressing.
What is?
M2's situation. Well, he ends up getting the bum end of the deal regardless of which scenario happens.
Damn, that's pretty unfair.
Yes, that's true. But, this is rather difficult to say, Carlos. Your case may be exactly the same.
What?
Your consciousness could have come from another history and taken over this body. In
you
exchange,
left the other Carlosos with the bum
Carlos who
deals.
was here originally.
No. Another me is in the other history?
There's no use in getting upset. You simply need to accept that that's what shifting is.
But wait, Akane, how did you know that Carlos is able to shift?
He mentioned before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew, too.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18. My parents didn't make it, though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma. They first thought that she had carbon monoxide poisoning, but that wasn't what it was.
Reverie syndrome. A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming. We believe this is what your sister has.
Maria is either receiving large amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or her consciousness cannot stop its jumping between multiple histories.
Then she's like us.
Yes, though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her. That is what the Reverie Syndrome really is.
What?
If a way can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
And coincidentally,
Is that
we're
true?
both experts at this.
I see. That's good. So there's some hope for her.
Hey, Carlos, when you dove into the fire to save your sister, you were able to hear her voice, right?
Yeah, I was.
Carlos, I'm here! I'm over here!
Maria! Maria, is that you? Just stay there! I'm coming to get you!
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly where she was, and I found her quickly. That was the first time. After that, I could hear victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
Oh, this ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
When we're threatened by a crisis, it's easier for us to access the field.
I get it. So that's what it was.
So, Carlos, Junpei, shall we shift?
Huh?
What?
There's really no reason to play the AB game. Well, as it stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick ally. But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history.
Let's just go to a
It'll
history where we're not
work.
screwed over.
The three of us will definitely be able to do it. But only if we find our lives in danger.
Wait, what do you mean by danger?
The control panel has detected an error in the program. Main cord required to supply additional deuterium. Please quarantine or disconnect the control panel.
Hey, Akane?
You're really turning the reactor into a bomb?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
But this is absolutely nuts. Even if we do manage to do this, the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up...
Do you plan on dying here then?
Oh, right. I forgot.
I mean,
we were
tough
like
luck for them.
The main cord is preventing the shield from deploying. Please evacuate now. Please evacuate now.
So, where do we need to jump to?
Well,
You didn't consider that part?
well, if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
You're not affected by any of this at all, are you?
That's not true. Here, look, my heart's pounding so fast. Do you want to check it?
2 minutes until detonation.
Hey, it's kind of getting down to the wire here.
Shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
The same history?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The moment right after that.
That's why that's gonna unlock.
Are you insane?
There's that little lock
We're
part.
just gonna get ourselves killed.
It's okay. I have a plan.
30 seconds until detonation.
This unlocks a lot,
Alright.
storyline-wise.
I trust you, Junpei.
Ah, damn it.
Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay,
People die when killed.
let's go.
3, 2, 1.
So, here's what this has done. This little route that was locked behind a dead end is now open. Which means all these little locks, we're basically going to screw up the space-time continuum. Like, this is screwed. So, if we're going in places where we previously died, things are going to get a little weird. Then again, D-Team's doing the same thing. I feel like everyone's shifting to different timelines where they're dead is the key to this whole story.
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Your hand slipped. That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said. You wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? Zero?
Sure, let's do it over.
Did it work?
But this is...
Now they're gonna shift again.
Hurry, Junpei, what was your idea?
Yeah, right. First.
What the hell?
Carlos, put Akane in the fireplace.
Huh?
Just do it!
Junpei, what are you...
Akane, listen to me.
That's a real big fireplace.
Carlos and I are going to be your shield wall.
What?
What are you talking about?
The bullets shouldn't hit you if there are two bodies in front of you.
But if you do that, then you'll...
It's okay. Listen, Carlos and I will protect you and die.
The fuck?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Before we die, we just need to shift to another history. Once you hear all of the X passes, Akane, you should follow right away.
The X passes?
In this history, 5 are already dead. Phi's the only other one alive. That means 5 X passes will be revealed. If Carlos's and mine are added to that,
Then there'll be 7.
No!
Damn it, Junpei! What the hell is this plan?
A very painful one.
you're going to help, right?
God damn it!
Please, don't do this!
We can't go back now. This is the only way.
Where are we jumping?
To the history when we rolled the dice and they were all ones.
Okay,
That's why that was locked.
let's do this then. Let's protect Akane, no matter what.
I'm counting on you, Carlos.
No!
You know, this plan would go to hell if they were high caliber. Which they probably are. You know, whatever. So how's just Akane gonna shift?
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. These 7 are now deceased. As a result, 7 X-passes will be revealed. I, kill. Fool, Moon, Fate, Save, Doll. That is all.
It's a great plan, but it kind of traumatized me.
Horrible. You're
No, I guess if she had like advanced skills, she could just shift whenever. Yeah, Chivo and Geronimo. Now we go over here. Now this unlocks. We're literally hopping between hops. This would be after we're knocked out.
What in the world were you thinking?
What is your problem? Look, the three of us shifted just fine, so what's the big deal?
It's not okay.
We did get 7X passes at least.
Not you too, Carlos. I can't believe you. You always were like that, weren't you, Junpei? When we were in 6th grade, you faced those rabbit-killing middle school kids alone. There were probably other ways of handling it, but you rushed right in. Even the shifting. It's okay because it worked, but what if I was left behind there?
Well, I figured you could escape alone then, or something.
But that way of thinking is completely wrong. Being the sole survivor does not make me happy. There's no point in living once you lose the one you care about the most.
Akane. I'm sorry. I never meant to ever cause you pain like that.
What's that?
Well, remember back in elementary school, your dream was to wear a ring on your left hand? So...
Finally.
What's the matter?
Junpei. Junpei. Thank you. Thank you so much. But you know this is my right hand, don't you?
Wait, what? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It looked like the left from my side, so,
That's just like you, Junpei.
well, we'll move it to the correct finger later. I'll do it officially after we escape from here.
I'll make
I
things right
understand.
by making them left.
So, until then, I'll leave an empty spot open. It's been put on reserve.
Now what? Just use the passes and get out?
Akane, do you remember the X passes for Junpei and me?
Yes. Normally, when someone shifts, they forget the memories from the last timeline. But I'm used to it. It's all there.
But wait, hold on. Carlos and I remember what happened before, too.
Huh. I think the memories were strengthened due to the resonance effect. Those with the ability to shift... Oh, there are 3 of us here, so...
But I wonder why. Why have 3 shifters gathered in a place like this?
Doesn't really seem like a coincidence.
True.
I wonder if Mira
Even
can
if
shift.
we really are seeing more shifters in the world, the probability...
Wait, the numbers are increasing?
Mankind is about to face an unprecedented crisis. As it stands now, we'll lose 6 billion lives.
If Mira can
I
shift
assume
too,
mankind has sensed that and is adapting.
could explain
Even
how she
though
ended up in
it's,
the one ending
in
murdering
reality,
everybody.
only a small portion. There's no way there are tens of thousands of shifters.
Then it's definitely on purpose. But we signed up for decom of our own free will. Wait a minute. But maybe we just think that, and in actuality...
We did exactly what Zero wanted?
It's highly possible.
Ah, damn! What is that bastard thinking?
Wasn't it because he needed us to shift?
Why would that be important?
Inherently, the goals of all like the games in the series
It'll
about
all be
shifting
over
at the right
once we get out
time.
of here anyway.
You're right.
We couldn't care less what Zero has planned at this point.
We need 6 X-Passes. We know 5 of them already, so 1 more. Akane, tell us one of the other X-Passes.
It's save.
Hey! What the hell?
Wait. Is the X-Pass wrong somehow?
That can't be!
Yeah, let's try the other one too!
Akane!
It's doll.
What the?
No way.
But why?
X-passes are sent to their respective histories. X-passes from alternate timelines are not applicable.
What?
No!
So you can't cheat, see? But we do have X passes from other timelines, and we could like bejangle this out.
Now this is hilarious! How perfect! Why did we even struggle through all of that just now? Those guns turned my body into Swiss cheese. And you're telling me that it was all for nothing? All we did was die in vain?
No.
So, just one person needs to die.
What?
Oh, you looking at me?
Just one more person, and Akane and Carlos can...
Junpei, you...
Wait, Junpei!
Hey!
Oh no. It's Super Q. Okay, Q does have super strength.
Junpei!
Maybe they're a droid.
Penalty. You are charged with a rule violation. That means you must be punished.
That actually makes a lot of sense if they're a droid.
Punished?
Time to exterminate.
Exterminate?
Akane!
Damn. Ugh.
Ah, damn it, he's so strong. Any more of those punches and... This is... That was QT.
Whew. Terminator, little bastard.
How? How did I see QT? Doesn't matter. I gotta do something. If I die now, Junpei and Akane, think. I gotta think. There must be a way. Some way to survive this situation. There has to be.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
That's it! Shift! I could shift! There's no way I'm leaving Junpei and Akane behind. I'll come up with a plan in another history and jump right back. Where do I go? Which history should I jump to?
Do I actually have to choose?
I don't have time to think.
Oh god, it's the same with the Super Combo Ultra. Literally. And then where do we jump? Oh my god. Oh, we're jumping to this gap here. Well, we're covering all the gaps, aren't we?
Junpei, I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane? I just killed...
Now how is this shift gonna save us? Q is active in this route, actually. There could be some information here.
No. Why is Akane... This is the history where Akane was killed. I killed her. No, I didn't kill her. The one who did was me from this history. This can't be kept like this. I need to do something at least.
Doesn't have the wristwatch, see?
The anesthetic worked somehow. The pain's dulled. Don't know how long it'll last. Regardless, who was that kid? I have to figure out who he is somehow. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. That vision I saw, I have to tell Q-Team.
Search the family portrait.
I'm counting on you, Gab. Now then, what's left is figuring out who that kid is. He might have been the one who killed Junpei in this history.